Hi, welcome back. In this tutorial we're going to start making some congas for our Slice Beatbox kit. We're going to make an approximation of the Roland TR-808 congas. So that kind of synthetic sound that you might remember from some of the sort of 80s house tracks. Basically, because we're working from a small loop of a bit of one of the slices of our beatbox sample, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to sound exactly like the 808 congas. It's going to be sort of close, and it won't sound too bad at all. But as we're not starting with a sine wave or triangle wave or any of the sort of basic pure waveforms that were used in the original drum machines, then it's not going to sound exactly the same. So don't expect to be able to create an identical 808 conga with this. Basically, this is going to be a pretty straightforward tutorial because it's very similar to the tom in the way it's set out. We're going to be using the same little looped bit of waveform, so there's not much difference to the toms at all. There's just a few small changes, really. So let's start by just copying one of those toms up to the next row. Just hold Control on the PC and drag it, or Alt on Mac, and we'll create a little clip here. Let's just get rid of those old ones. We don't need them anymore. We'll get rid of these kicks for the moment. And it's a new... Okay. I won't worry about these two for the moment. First thing I'm going to do is turn off the pitch envelope, because the 808 congas don't really have much of a pitch envelope or decay or anything like that. They're just pretty consistent. And we'll transpose it up to about +4. And the filter decay I'm going to pull all the way down to around 2 point something milliseconds, somewhere around here. I'm going to pull the envelope amount for the filter down as well. But I'm going to turn the frequency up a little bit, the resonance up. I'll duplicate this clip and get rid of these two for the moment, because that's just irritating. Okay, so the volume envelope, I'm going to maybe pull the decay back a bit. And turn the release up. Maybe a little bit of sustain because you can't quite hear it. So we're going to turn the volume up as well. We want it around there, I think. But it's just subtle. Now I might copy that. And we'll rename the middle one mid, and space so that that goes on the next line. I didn't call that conga, I left it at tom, so. And high conga. Okay, now we'll go on to our next clip. We'll just transpose the middle one up to about 9, and then the high one will go up to maybe about 16, I think. Maybe make a little bit of a conga pattern. So now we're going to select them all holding shift, like we did with the toms, group them so that they've got their own little nested rack here. We call that congas. And I might just have a look at, pull the decay down a little bit. You can hear the release has gone up a bit now. And maybe the envelope. Okay, now this compressor, I'll just drag this out of the rack so that it can go over all of them. And try a bit of effect. Stick a kick there. And you can see, pretty simple. So if we just copy that pattern there, select it all, Control C or Command C on Mac, and paste it in our old loop that we had up here. And we could just add it to what we were doing before. Maybe turn that delays a bit too much, maybe. And there you go, that's it. Really basic and straightforward. Once we've done the toms, that didn't take as long at all. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.